Hey guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I am, you're not. How you doing? What's going on, guys? Thank you so much for all the well wishes and all that. I am feeling better. I'm going for my test on Monday, and I'm hoping I fail it. Hoping all looks good. So, guys, how you doing? What's going on? Deliver your children to the good, good life. You guys know that song? Give 'em peace and shelter and a fork and knife. Shine a light in the morning and a light at night. Thing goes wrong, you better make it right. Paul McCartney. That's who that would be. I am not Paul McCartney. I have picked up my guitar over there, which is good because it's been a long time since I've done that, and that's always nice. So, guys, as you know, the community that I am a part of is, a little bit having some issues. We know that, and I addressed that on a video that I did called "Flip Flopping or Betrayal or Misunderstanding," and that's on Everybody Has a Story to Tell with Toddy One Skip. So that's my other channel. It's linked below that channel. I really don't want to address what's going on because, as I've said, and I'm crazy about the two women that are having some issues right now. So, but there's been some, I'm sure, enjoyment from the other side to see these gigantic holes in this community, these gaping holes, and then we have people like Fancy who's trying to grab and go up. Let's get something clear. Fancy, once upon a time ago, she had some good information, but Fancy never looked at that information. Into the Weeds podcast looked at that information after they got it. Within like 24 hours they were digging into it. Fancy was busy telling other people what to do because Fancy doesn't have follow through. We know this, we've seen this, blah 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 blah. Somebody sent me something about Fancy going off on me. I honestly haven't even gotten to the point of that video because it's so hard for me to envision a live being with friggin' eyelashes that I can eat from Kentucky to New York. I mean, like, what the... I have never seen so many people that want to get on fucking social media and hide themselves. Use an avatar. But, don't... listen, you can do whatever you want. By all means. You can do whatever you want. But to me, it's so ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? To have such a filter because it just screams, I'm so unhappy. I mean, that's what it does. But anyway, my feeling about Fancy coming up and now she's claiming, let her claim whatever she wants. What did she do? She had a Nook infiltration group. She lied about a bunch of shit that, guys, I have a Fancy playlist. You can check it out. Check it out. One thing you won't find on me is any kind of criminal report. I haven't done anything illegal in, God, 30, 40 years, and that would have been drug use. In my 20s, when I say illegal, that would have been that behavior. That being said, no criminal record. I've struggled with life's tumbles and turns and all of that, and I've hustled harder. Okay, but yeah, me and Fancy, yeah. Get away, little girl. Get away, little girl, and stop wearing your eyelashes that go to the moon. Take pride in the way you look. Embrace yourself. It's good. It's wonderful mental health, actually. So anyway, and this is I'm bringing up Fancy because yeah, I've seen her pop up here and there and try to like take advantage of what's going on in our community here. And yeah, that's I'm going to keep kicking you down and reminding people, Fancy, of the fact of you messed up this case. You personally, Fancy Maselli, fucked up this case, and you did have all the information, but you didn't know how to either read it or you didn't read it. And that's what you did. And you sent people in to mess with Nick. She's trying to earn credibility. She lost it on the case. She lost it on the case. And she's lost it at every turn. Did you get that? Because of the kidnapping thing. Every turn. Okay. Good. Good. You see that I'm back with it. So, now, Gypsy in Texas acting a fool with Ken. That is a huge deal for me as somebody who is an ex-counselor because Ken has had problems with alcohol. He's had enough problems that he's been in trouble with the law because of it, and drinking and driving and more than one. More, you could look it up. More than one. The fact that he still messes with alcohol, where that concerns me as an ex-counselor and with somebody with information enough to say that's probably a problem that you're going to have throughout your whole life. Somebody reached out to me, another content creator reached out to me and said, how does his mom, I said, listen, I'm pretty sure that as soon as they got to Texas, the grandma wanted to spend time with the granddaughter and said, "Oh, give me baby. If there's baby, because I don't want you guys coming at me. Thought you said there wasn't baby. I don't know that there's a baby. I can't tell you is there a baby. Show me the baby." Anyway, seriously, guys, I roll after roll tonight. So I think that if there's a baby, that Grandma Raina, just wanted the baby, and they just went out and did their thing. There has to be concern there because I just, again, and my concern is strictly, alcohol and, a child. And that doesn't mean that I'm concerned that they might harm or abuse the child. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that, but let's put that to the side. When there's functional alcoholics, somebody I dated a long time ago, I remember the effect it had on, she's no longer here, she died from it. The effect that it had, her whole family at like 5 o'clock the grandfather would come home, and the grandmother, the grandfather, and her mom would just drink until they went to sleep. They'd all wake up, go along with their day. Her mom was a waitress, and she waited on tables, no problem during the day. I forget what the grandfather did, went to work, no problem. But at 5 o'clock, they drank till they fell asleep. And that isn't healthy. That's not good. And it's not good for a baby to be around that environment. So I, again, have concerns about Aurora when it comes to, who her parents are. And, that's something that's nothing to laugh about or joke about or anything like that. Gypsy, I heard, just to cover it all here, Gypsy, what'd she do? She called I don't know if this is true, she called the company, a single mom owned the billboard company that was the moving billboard that followed Gypsy around, and Gypsy called and made all these complaints and stuff like that. There is a difference between the two. That woman who took the job for the moving billboard to spread the information was doing the job at hand. That's what the job was, to spread that specific information, which was already public and already out there. Okay, which is true. And then Gypsy making false, if this is true, if it's true, Gypsy and her minions making false complaints and threatening and harassing that company. Yeah, that's not. See, that's harassing. That's different. That's not freedom of speech. It's defamation if you're saying things that aren't true. It's also fraud, on the other hand, if somebody's saying that they lost business and they didn't. So I don't know about that. That's just something that I wanted to touch on because that was something that had come up. While I've been sick, but I'm feeling better. And so I guess Gypsy, as we know, off parole, acting a fool, because it's not like she's not good at that. She's just showing us another layer or side to foolish. When is she going to start showing us her advocacy work? When is she going to start speaking up for, she's got an excuse to party every day of the week, folks. Every day of the week. And, yeah. Catching up for lost time, is that what she said? What the hell was she doing in prison? She didn't do anything there except take her 4 or 5 years to get her GED. And, what else? Oh, yeah, right to a bunch of men. And, what else? Guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I am Toddy One Skip. Again, thank you for the love. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the subscriptions. Thank you for the memberships. And thank you so much, guys. Thank you for the love and support. I appreciate you. Be better today than you were yesterday. Not half as good as you'll be tomorrow. Take care, guys.